Just a second. Yeah. You can just go down. Okay. This will be down for your club mission and the rules. Just have to use it down for the club mission and the ground rules. Okay.
Okay.
Chalo.
Agree?
Yeah, please.
Hey. Hello, good morning, one and all.
Good morning.
I'm your Sergeant Rams for today's meeting. I welcome you all for this 122nd meeting in person. Welcome to our distinguished guest today. We just got a good news, and I think the good news is after a long summer, tomorrow is the last day of summer in the UAE.
Wow.
So we can all plan outdoors, yeah? We have been cooped up at home and malls for quite a long time. So, with this good news, I would call upon TM Kimberly to just lead us for a small workout this morning to refresh ourselves before we start this meeting. Kimberly.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
You can move this a little bit aside. Okay, sure. You want us to stand?
Good morning, everyone.
morning.
Stand. Okay. Oh, okay. Put your hand adjust. And your arm straight. Everyone go touch the toes.
Oh, you will touch the toe? Okay. It's been a while, yeah.
Okay. Then you move your hand.
That's easy. No, it's not.
The other arm.
Okay. Maybe you should have music for this next.
That's your finger. Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Kimberly. So, I guess we all charged, energetic. Now, let's talk about things that we follow, ground rules that we follow in this meeting. Okay. As a Toastmaster, we refrain from talking about sex, politics, and religion. Most important, put your phones on silent. Let's start with myself and all the busy people. Yeah. Okay. When any speaker comes on the stage, please, encourage him, applaud him before he starts and at the end of his speech. Yeah. This venue has been given to us by NMC. So the way we get it, the same way we have to give it back. So I would expect or request all of you guys to take part in putting things in place before we leave the venue. Yeah. Okay. Now let's all start with the club mission. We have hard copies of the club mission, which I will give to all of you.
on the music also.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Then you can follow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's stand.
Can we all stand up? Yeah.
Oh my God, Sadhu, the dance really prepared. Huh? Really helpful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Can we all say together?
Okay.
We provide
We provide
a supportive
a supportive
and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Thank you very much. Please have a seat. Now, some information about this venue. We have only one entry and exit. In case of an emergency, avoid using the lift, take the stairs to go down. Once you go out, to the left and to the right are the ladies and the gents washroom. Okay. So, before we call upon our very dynamic president, let me tell you all about a little about her. She has done her postgraduate in remote sensing. Currently an entrepreneur in printing since 2014. Mentor for teenagers in communication and personality development. Introduced Toastmasters to more than 60 people. Winner of the Triple Crown pin thrice, speech contest and evaluation contest at division level. Founder of 4 Toastmasters clubs, including this. Currently working on creating custom tools for Toastmaster meeting like the agenda, which we have all seen that this time has been a very good agenda. I think we need a lot of tutoring from you to reach that level. She believes in challenging herself and learning never stops. Let's all put our hands together and welcome our president. The stage is on yours. Thank you.
Ronald gives me such a homecoming feeling. Let's give him a big round of applause. Okay. What is the objective? We just need it. Let's go.
You want to see
See it there, then we'll have to change it. But then, see, we have to grow up to the height of that then. And if it is behind me, it's difficult. It has to be next to me. That's okay. Let's see. Okay, we are already around about 18 minutes, behind our schedule. So I will not take much of, the president speeches area. I'm not going to use it just to convey other things. I'll talk about it later. However, what I would like to say here is, we are all in the 122nd meeting today. Newstart was born on June 30th, 2019. Long way, and today is the 122nd meeting. And one thing nice about Newstart Toastmasters is earlier, not now, we used to have intermittent meetings also before, because our Toastmasters those days before pre-COVID were so excited to be a part of this journey that they never minded being a part of meetings where we just had some impromptu meetings. We said the venue is there, why not we make use of it? So we just used to call people and then we used to have meetings just like that. And that's how the bonding kind of fortified those days. But post-COVID, I must say COVID did have its own pros and cons when it comes to technology. But post-COVID, I have understood that it is a great comeback. As I'm not taking away this the theme, but it is a great comeback for people to rejoin in person and have fun, and also have great networking and bonding skills over here. Now, with the power vested in me as the president of Newstart Toastmasters Club, I declare meeting number 1 to 2 open. Even before I go ahead, for the benefit of our guests to make her understand what Toastmasters is, I would like to talk about a very simple thing that is very important. It's a simple thing, but very significant thing in our day-to-day life. It's a 13-letter word. A word which is very, very synonymous with this journey. Anyone?
Newstart.
Hello, 13 letters. Okay. In the club mission, we read about it. There are 2 particular areas that we want to hone.
Communication.
Yeah, so which is a 13-letter word that I'm talking about? Now you have to start counting, right? I did that, so for me it's easy. No, he said that. He gave you two words, so this is one word, which is 13 letters. So Jayashankar, communication. Yeah, and what is the biggest myth about communication? Any idea? This is all over the place. If you just
We need to talk.
no,
We need to
there's a myth. There's a false belief about communication. It's all over the Pinterest or whatever you call it. It says the biggest myth about communication is that we think it has happened, which means we think we have communicated, but have we really been able to communicate? Is something which is very important. And we are all here to discover that part of ours. You know, we think that we are good at communication. We think we are good at language. We think we are good at conveying whatever messages we want to convey. But are we really able to do that? What is very essential over there is we talk in a language which we know. That's not the thing. We talk in a language that others can comprehend. So if you have to stoop down to that level where you have to talk to people in, a chunk language, do it. If you have to escalate yourself to that level where people don't like the way Indians speak slowly, slowly, fast, fast, people do when you go to other country Toastmaster clubs, you understand people don't like the grammar that we use. But we are not native English speakers. However, if that is the language they understand, we need to up ourselves to that vocabulary, to that grammar. We need to do a lot of reading or listening or watching. Right. So please understand one thing, communication does not have to begin after you start reading books on communication. It needs to begin now, today, at this moment. Every time we talk, are we conveying the message that the objective of communication, the objective of speaking, writing is for the person to understand what you are wanting to tell that person. It could be anybody, your child, your wife, your husband, anybody, your boss. Are you communicating what you want to communicate? Is very, very important. So even on the WhatsApp group of Newstart Toastmasters, I always urge people, if you all are posting flyers, if you're posting anything, do put in two lines over there as to what you expect your members to do there. If it's XCOM, if it is not XCOM, what do you expect your co-members to do there? Right? I mean, what do you want your Toastmasters? Suppose you put something over there, which you just saw, you've seen a smoke happening somewhere in an industrial area, and you just forwarded that because it's come in your other group. Now, to mention there down as to why you have forwarded it, how is it important for us? Okay, this is not for others to understand at this stage. This is your exercise, your improvement, and communication is vital today. And we always think that we have done it. How come that other person didn't understand it? Maybe that other person's comprehension skills are not as good as your assumption about him. Right? So please understand, either stoop down or up yourselves to see that the objective of communication is conveyed. Okay, the objective is for the person to comprehend what you wanted to convey. And if that person has understood what you want to convey, then your communication is complete. Your communication is not complete if your listener, okay? If he's not listened to you, then you have not completed your communication at all. Don't assume. Because when you assume, I learned this at a very, very late stage in my late 20s, that when you assume, if you just split the word and say you make an ass of you and me, that's how it is. So don't assume people have understood it. And this is for every one of us, each one of us out here. We are all busy to make a vital point here for all of you because the XCOM is doing a lot behind the scenes. You need to understand that everyone plays a vital role here. Everyone to help the XCOM, So it is important for you all to be prepared on day one after this meeting as to what you're going to do on the 13th day from tomorrow. All right. That's very, very important. You need to be organized. Even if it is, adding to the agenda, which we're going to learn today, even if it is deciding what speech you want to do, even if it is you are totally confused, way late, and you want to contact your mentor as to, you can go and do that, but do that right away, asking, I am confused. I cannot do this speech. What do you think I should be doing in my next meeting? This is vital. This is very, very important. Communicate. If you don't communicate, you are not going to run the show at all. And communication is the key to all the doors of success. All right. So on that note, we have a guest here, Hasna, who's been there. We wanted, we could have had another guest, but she's under the weather, is what I got to know in the morning. Now, Hasna, for you, we have, if you can see over there, all over the world, we have n number of n number of Toastmaster clubs. About 150 countries we have, and we have about 270,000 people, all Toastmasters, not dual Toastmasters, single Toastmasters. And what are we all doing? We are all here meeting every 2 weeks once for 2 hours. And in those 2 hours, we are learning how to speak, how to communicate, and how to take care of our roles. It could be a normal role like a timer, which is a very observing role. It could be a role like a grammarian, or it could be a speaker role. So most of the, every role definitely asks for preparation. So we're going to have a scenario of that happening here today. Now, he is the pillar of Toastmasters Club. Why do we call him the pillar? Is because he identified that the the development team or the production team and the accounts team are not actually having any connection at all. So he said, why don't we do something where they all come under one roof and start to talk, so that half our problems, half our communication gaps are resolved. And that's how in a garage it started. It started within an organization, and today it blew up to this extent. And it is going to celebrate the centennial the coming month, 22nd. Okay, so you have to understand why this particular fraternity has lived a long journey and is still living. It's only because it's proven itself. Now, this is in a very tiny thing. I probably have to change this, but we all belong to the area 3 of Division A. Okay. And we have a club number, which is our identity. It's going to be there forever. Each of you have got your own PIN membership number, which is your identity, which means once you get this member after registration, anywhere in the world, you can just walk into a Toastmasters club and give a speech there, and then add it to your quota of curriculum. All right, that you've completed. Okay, our past presidents and more to come, I'm pretty sure. The acronym that Newstart stands for, if you can see, we started on a health basis and to promote health, and still we are hanging there. Yes. Okay. And yes, this is why Toastmasters. You can get it all over the internet as to why you want to be a Toastmaster. It is, you are there, you have it. How do you maximize your potential? That's what you do here. Every time you come up on this stage, you're going to perform better and better. So it's going to be only honing and honing. Yeah, there are other things like project management, leadership development, interview preparation, which we've not done. We will be seeing these kind of meetings also. Today in our open house session, I'm going to talk about those particular projects which you might not have visited, because you always, move from level 1 to level 2, and then you get stuck there for some reason. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and talk about what are the other interesting projects that you have. This is the curriculum. It has got 6 parts. As soon as you register, you get 1 path. This is our international president, people above us who are looking after the entire organization. Sujit is, DTM Sujit is from our district, from UAE district, and he's been recently elected as the international director for our region. Okay, these are the levels that you have to go through. It's more an academic one. And this is the digital certificate that you would get after the completion of every level. This is the highest title that you gain in this journey, the Distinguished Toastmasters. People are not happy. They just go forward and do a double Distinguished Toastmaster also. How does it add to you? Whether distinguished, not distinguished, you need to be an effective speaker. That's what is important. Yeah, if you start to sponsor people, this is the membership pins that you get. You can actually flaunt them once you start to sponsor. Triple Crown is totally yours if you've completed 3 levels in one academic year of Toastmasters, which is July 1st to June 30th of the next year. You get a Triple Crown pin from Toastmasters. Okay. Yeah. So I'll just stop the share. Now, having said this, I'm pretty sure Hasna has got a little bit of a gist about what Toastmasters is, and also you all. And we're going to talk more about it today. As I've already said, we've removed the general evaluation, and we're going to spend some time, because we're not going to get all of you under one roof at the same time. So today we're going to make use of this time and convey to each other what are the challenges we are facing as an ExCom, as a member. You can also come forward and tell us what are your expectations. How do you want to go about this? All right. With that, now it's the time. Oh, yeah. Can we have guest introduction? Hasna, can you come over here? Let's welcome Hasna with a big round of applause.
Hi. Hi, all. Actually, I'm a bit nervous. Like, this is my first time, in like, such a platform. I'm from Kerala, like India. All of you know about Kerala. Then I'm a finance professional. So
Like
that's
our- Vice
uh,
President Education also is a finance professor.
yeah.
Okay.
The thing is we don't get more this kind of platform as a
Yeah.
finance person. So I thought of joining this club. So let's see how it goes.
Thank you so much, Hasna. Welcome. All right. So now it's time for me. Yeah, he's not a guest. He's been here. Do you want to just come here, Pradeep? Yeah. Let's give him a big round of applause, please. Pradeep's been with us. Welcome, Pradeep. He's a sergeant at arms at Spice Toastmasters Club, and he's a very passionate Toastmaster. Yes, Pradeep.
My name is Pradeep Kumar. Working as a professional, marketing professional in a general insurance company. In the Toastmaster, I am a member in the Spice Toastmaster for the last 1 year. I'm very happy, and she's also a regular visitor to our club also.
Yes.
Very passionate with her. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pradeep. Okay, I don't have an introduction written about our Toastmaster of the day. However, I know this person who came in with a keen intention of joining, but when we asked him to do a table topics speech, the first thing he said is, "My father asked me to go, so I came." Wasn't it that? So we said, "Okay, here is a father's boy who's just coming," and his speech was all about his father. It was a humor speech, I remember. So he went on weaving about it. So I wanted to meet this father. So I went and spoke to the father and slowly brought him in also. And then the father brought his daughter also here. So we have a small family here. Let's welcome Toastmaster Ryan, the Toastmaster of the day today. So good to have you back, Ryan. So good to have you back. Yeah.
Very good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
Yes, it's been a while. I'm seeing a lot of new faces. When I joined, as Anita said, there were so many different people, and now the entire roster is now different. So let's give a round of applause for change. Okay, so now I would like to start off by the unveiling of my theme with a small quote from someone that I look up to a lot, someone that I really admire, and someone that has a very big impact in my life. So the quotes, setbacks are not the end of the road. They are turning points that lead us to new beginnings, stronger and wiser than before. Quote unquote. Would you like to know who this person in my life is? ChatGPT. Yeah. Very, 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 very important in my life. I think half my degree that is wouldn't be possible because of ChatGPT. So that big round of applause for ChatGPT also. Sir. Okay. So how many of you all have had setbacks in your life? Things that were really, really hard and something that you thought impossible to achieve. Let's start with our VP Education. Jay Shankar, TM Jay Shankar, what is one setback that you experienced that is like you remember, it's very close to your heart?
I have several setbacks during my life. When I started my study for CA, everyone said you will never pass CA. You will not be a CA. But I studied, I passed out. And after completing my intermediate, my father passed away. Then I joined in one firm, another company. Then everyone was thinking like I will never become because I went and joined in some company. But I came back and I completed my CA. It is one achievement what I see always.
That's great. Great round of applause for our VP Education, TM Jayashankar. Anyone else would like to share?
Hello?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Like being born into a Orthodox joint family,
Mhm.
like I had to get married at the age of 18.
Okay.
So I have completed my studies and everything after my marriage only with my kid. So,
That's great. Quickly, one last person to share. Then I'll take over. Please. Please.
As
Yeah,
Jason said, I also had a lot of setbacks, but just going through the childhood, it will be a little bit humor, I suppose. You know, I was very notorious from my childhood only, and nobody expected me to pass 10th standard also. That notorious I was, you know. And the day when I passed my 10th standard, all the teachers, when we went to take the result, you know, the teachers were surprised. Did you pass? How did you pass? And that was, and at home also nobody expected, this guy is so notorious. How can he do it? And I did it.
Wow. Perfect. So, if I want to share something that's very, very personal to me, something that I had a big setback in my life. So, I think out in the whole room, I think for someone who has really seen me is obviously my family and Anita also, because she knows me for a while. So, when I left Mumbai, I left my job in Mumbai. I would say personally, I was in the worst physical shape of my life. Unhappy. I was very frankly obese. And I was not very happy with where I was. I didn't see any direction in myself until I actually found good set of company in Australia. That is where I went to study. And it's very, very important to have good people around you. The people around you play a very big impact, because if you have positive people, that's the aura that rubs onto you. And if you surround yourself with negative people, vice versa, you start thinking negative. So these two friends of mine actually put something into me, put a fire into me that I need to change. And I'm happy to tell you that when I joined this club, I was around 95 kgs in weight. I'm now 83. In 1 year, I've reduced 12 kgs, redesigned myself, went to the gym, actually started taking my health seriously. And I would like to point out one thing that our DTM, Anita, our president, said in the beginning. What is the N stand for Newstart?
nutrition.
Very important, because you can exercise all you want, but if you have bad nutrition, you will not lead anywhere. So I would like to share something with you. So what I found out recently is that the younger generations all over social media and all, and I think a lot of you can relate. I think half of us spend half our time scrolling on phones. So if you want to lose weight, you don't need to do anything complicated. Don't need to go through a trainer. Don't need to go through and spend excessive money on plans. All you have to do is go to the internet, type something known as a calorie deficit calculator. Put in your height, put in your weight, what type of activity you do on a daily basis, and it will give you the amount of calories. It gives you a whole table that whether you want to lose 1/4 kg a week, half a kg a week, 1 kg a week, or even 1.5 kgs, it will give you how many calories. So all you have to do is calculate how many calories you eat in a day and make sure it is not more than that number. You will see results immediately. So this is something that I would like to give all of you all to take back. This is something I learned. And that's what, after saying all of this now you know where my theme comes. This is what I mean by setbacks to comebacks, because when there is setback, there is always a comeback. And there is nothing known as impossible. Even the word impossible says I am possible. So I would like to urge each one of you all to never take your setbacks lightly. It is very inspirational what TM Jayashankar said, TM Hasna said, and even TM Cruz has said. Yes, they have come back from their setbacks, and that is what we all have to start working towards. So, round of applause, everyone, and let's now take the meeting forward. Yeah.
Evaluation
Yeah. So I have a little thing planned, but before that, I would like to introduce the word of the day, the word master of the day. He's a very new Toastmaster to me. Like, I've not seen him, but I'm meeting him for the first time. Lovely meeting him, lovely guy. And I would now like to introduce and welcome Toastmaster Nelson to give us the word of the day.
Hi, thank you. Very energetic. Energetic. Just few minutes, few seconds, let the presentation PPT be ready. From start. Start. Just play. Welcome to the word of the day, and that word of the day is elevate. Elevate, and it's pronounced elevate. Ali, a common name, elevate, which means relieve, lesson, which means a relatable meaning is relieve and lesson. And how did this word come into origin? It came from a Latin word levis, meaning having little weight or light, not heavy. Coming to synonyms and antonyms, lighten, pacify, ease, mitigate are some of the synonyms. Antonyms are increase, intensify, worsen, aggravate. And coming to some examples, WHO, World Health Organization, works to alleviate world hunger and diseases. Not only these examples, please try to make your own examples. We can use this when we ask you for that. A cold compress can alleviate your pain. Best way to alleviate stress is to remove the stressor. The new tunnel should alleviate traffic on the bridge. Now, since the word, I hope you all have got the word. So let's start with some example. You can use the same example if you are not getting a new one. So starting from the first person, can I have something? Okay, by the time.
Yeah. Nutrition and fitness are the key to elevate your fitness journey.
Yes, okay, good. Perfect.
Yes,
Are they-
elevate is something
Yeah,
eases
go back.
the meaning, yeah. Like an ointment can elevate your,
Example,
you know.
you can go to the example slide.
Okay, then the opposite. bad diet and non exercising will elevate your fitness journey.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, elevate is a positive word.
It's
Like something which suits it. Like, you know, like let's say pain reliever balm.
reduces.
You know, that's how it is. Or listening to a baby giggle when you are stressed.
Okay,
elevates
so
your-
like that. Okay.
It relieves lessons.
Okay, so maybe drinking hot tea while you're sick can elevate your pain.
Yes.
Yeah, good. Yeah, firstly,
Interacting with different people and different communities, it will elevate our shyness to speak.
Yes.
Kimberly, will you try to?
Better planning of the tasks and yoga can elevate the practice everyday life.
Good. Can we have something? You can use the same example if you want. One example. Yeah, please.
No matter how tired we are when we reach home, we meet our kids, it elevates our positive energy.
Yes.
City of Dubai has all the attractions to elevate your pockets.
One of the best. One of the best. Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah. Okay, then.
Yeah, I
I
guess.
hope this.
Yeah, like good friend can elevate your stressful day.
Yeah, super. Perfect. I hope you will be using this word. Thank you again. Thank you.
Thank you. When the state is ready, then we to shake hands with him. Then
Yes. Thank you, Toastmaster Nelson, for the wonderful word. I would urge each one of you all to use Elevate in today's meeting as much as possible. Okay. So now I think I mentioned earlier that before I called upon Toastmaster Nelson that I have something planned for all of you all. So I need 2 volunteers. Anybody? You are going to play a small little game.
Rupesh, volunteer.
Please,
Clap for the
one,
volunteers.
one. Please, come on. Okay. So while I was deciding and preparing for today's theme, I was thinking that I wanted to interact with all of you all. So I thought of a little game. Actually, I didn't think ChatGPT did. So again, yeah. So this game is called. The whole purpose of this game is to navigate through your setbacks and come up with a comeback fitting to today's theme. So what we're going to do is there's going to be a competition now between both of them. So what the rules of the game is, you have to take 2 steps forward as much as possible. But the catch is for every 2 steps forward, you take 1 step you have to take back. And you have to, while following these rules, you have to make sure that you reach the finish point. However you can. Find out the most innovative way, take big steps, small steps, side steps, but you have to reach the finish line. But what is the deal? What is the deal I told you? 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Okay. So the whole idea is to see how both of them creatively navigate and find a comeback towards their setbacks, because the setback is 1 step back.
So are we going this way?
So what
Why do we need to reach?
like this?
Which is the final line?
That's why I was like this.
Yeah, this is better.
This is better.
We can't see them. No, you want to do this round?
Or from here, but it's little bit.
Like this? From the I think that's
Yeah, this
There's a
is
face here.
come back to your place.
Okay.
Go there behind the thing and come back.
Oh, from here.
Yeah.
yeah. You can stand there.
Inside, yeah.
Okay.
Show them the path.
Yeah. So the finish. Yeah. So the finish line is, so you start from here, okay, and you end. You can end maybe till here or here. Yeah, here, somewhere here, around here. Okay. Yeah. So 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Okay. So now we'll start with
Pramod.
TM Pramod. Okay. So we'll start with TM Pramod now. Pramod, you
So,
can start.
I need to walk forward 2 steps and 1 step.
You can take how many other steps, but the minute you take 2 steps, you have to take 1 step.
Yeah, Pramod, you can just do this, go back to your place.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, so you have to, the finish line is basically this.
Coming back to the place.
So it will be a U-turn.
U-turn. Right.
Any shape. Yeah.
Start.
Start.
Music start.
Yeah.
2,
1.
1. Okay, stay.
1.
No, you have to stay there. So you stay there. Okay. Rupesh, TM Rupesh, your turn.
1, 2, 1.
Okay, so both of them are ended in the same place. Both of them have taken the same strategy.
Yeah.
Yes. So now we'll go with you. Now you have to be a little bit creative because you are taking a U-turn. So
Right.
now we want to see how your creative mind works.
Yeah. You need to be ahead if you want to win.
Okay, perfect.
I have to rotate? Oh,
Yes.
Okay, can't come like this.
Huh? No, you have to rotate. That is a shortcut.
There's no shortcut to success. Back.
Back. One step back. Okay.
Now
Yeah,
our
Pramod.
target is that black line.
Yeah, the board.
Okay.
Okay, you have reached here. Now your goal is somehow to reach further than him.
My God.
Right? Yeah. Okay, perfect. So there is no winner over here. Clearly, both of them have copied each other's strategies. Okay, so now I don't know whether this is getting us comeback from a setback or it is someone following each other.
When that doesn't happen.
Huh?
Logically, does it happen that one can outbeat the other?
Yeah. So, so obviously, I didn't just take it from ChatGPT and implement it here. I've looked at some videos also. So there are some people who are very creative. Obviously, some people have taken bigger steps. Some people have taken step to the side. But obviously, the constraint was we had a smaller space.
You do a side one and then a forward one.
Yeah.
And then go back.
I didn't say how you have to take the steps.
Yeah.
I just said take steps. Anyway.
The trajectory should be the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, it's nice, interesting.
Yeah. So round of applause for Maya. Thank you, PM Pramod. Thank you, PM Rupesh. Thank you for volunteering. So even though they reach the same point back again, I think they follow the same path. They were very creative, and this shows that while two steps forward, when you take two steps forward, there will always be something or someone that pulls you back in life. That happens. This is how life is. Whether it is a person, whether it is a situation, whether it is anything, you will always have obstacles. But how TM Rupesh and TM Pramod, they navigated through these obstacles, that was important. And I'm sure you guys had fun also doing it. Yes, and I'm sure that that you guys learned a lot from the game also. And this is something that you can practice at home. This is the
Check 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3.
No, is it closed?
Yeah,
then you can.
Yeah. So thank you both for playing. And now I would like to move forward in the meeting. And before I move forward, now this is not from ChatGPT. I can promise you this is really someone who I look up to. So to end this, I would like to end this now with a quote. I start with the quote, I ended with the quote. I started with artificial intelligence, I'm ending a quote with an actual human being and an actual respectable leader. So this quote says that in the race of excellence, there is no finish line. Who do you think says this? Yes. He's the ruler of Dubai. I think he is one of the best visionary, and this is why this country is what it is today. And now, thank you all for listening. So now, moving forward, now we have some lovely prepared speeches. Who all are excited for the prepared speeches? Yes. So prepared speeches is something that helps us learn, and it is a segment of the meeting where each member who comes to speak gives a speech based on their project and based on their objective. It is a prepared speech, and they will be evaluated by a set of evaluators. So now, the first speaker, she is a very dynamic speaker, a young Toastmaster, our vice president membership, and of course my sister. Her name, she's the vice president PR. Her name is Toastmaster Kimberly. Please give a round of applause for Toastmaster Kimberly. So all those lovely flyers are designed by her. So a round of applause for her again for this. Yeah. Okay, so Toastmaster Kimberly will be evaluated by none other than Toastmaster Rupesh. Toastmaster Rupesh, I would request you to stand and read the objectives of Toastmaster Kimberly's speech. Jishan is. Go ahead.
So good morning, everyone. Good morning. So my target speaker, Toastmaster Kimberly, is attending the project level 1 speech 2, that is of the pathway presentation mastery. The speech is titled as writing a speech with a purpose. To read the purpose of the project is to learn or review basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech in any topic. The duration of the speech is 5 to 7 minutes. All the best.
Okay. Toastmaster Kimberly. Overcoming adversity. Toastmaster Kimberly, over to you.
Thank you. William Arthur Ward wanted. Adversity breaks men. Other break record. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Everyone experiences moments in their life where things don't go according to plan, right? The path which was once straight turns into a maze of obstacles where people are trying to navigate through it, what with unexpected difficulties. Today, I'm going to talk about overcoming adversity. These challenges actually make us stronger. They don't make us weaker. And we learn from those challenges and we improve ourselves going forward. Adversity affects both a personal and professional life. In our personal life, we have a lot of duties at home. In our professional life, we have a lot of work which is delegated to us by our boss, right? Okay. These challenges inspire us to move forward and we learn from those challenges. These setbacks make us stronger. There are many ways to overcome adversity. The first step is acceptance. We must accept adversity. We can't run away from it. We can't escape it. We can't go to another country also. No, right? Life is not always easy. We are going to have some difficulties. Sometimes we also will have joy. That is how life works. These moments that we have in our life, whether we have breaking of relationship, we must learn to understand each other. When we understand each other, that's how we overcome these setbacks. Now, I had a friend once, very long time ago. We became quick friends. We used to do everything together. But then later on, we started drifting apart. And I couldn't understand why. Why we drifting apart? Now I soon realized that we have different interests. When we grow up, we have different interests. We don't have the same interest all our life. We're going to have different interests. I soon found my own group of friends who I can relate to, whom I can understand. She also found her own group of friends. Now this friendship didn't break because we had a fight. Friendship just drifted away because our interests became different. Now, second step to overcoming adversity is resilience. To overcome adversity, we have to break this big task into smaller one. Supposing you have a huge presentation to your boss, say about a data. Now you think it's a very daunting task. If we just take one step at a time, plan our task, and work towards each task, focus on each task one at a time, you will be able to finish it. In that process, you'll be able to gain that confidence. In that process, you'll be able to complete it and also have time to focus on other things that you have. Now, that task is not the only thing that you focus in your life, right? You have other things. So you can focus on that task. You can do other things as well. Now, finally, once you finish it, you can just go and present it to your boss. Like how I'm presenting a speech. I have to find a topic. I have to write about that topic. And I have to give that speech, which I'm doing right now. And most importantly, you have to practice. Practice makes things perfect. If you don't practice, you're not going to be perfect. And of course, perfection is Nobody is perfect. It all comes with practice. Third step. Third step is seeking support from others. You may think you can handle all of this by yourself. You may think you're strong enough, you can handle it. If I seek someone, I will be weak. No, it doesn't work like that. Seeking help from someone makes you stronger, does not make you weak. What you're thinking in your mind is that someone's going to judge you. But most importantly, you have to surround yourself with people who's not going to judge you. Of course, if you surround yourself with good influence, then they're not going to judge you. You have bad influence, of course, they're going to judge you. So you surround yourself with good influence. You seek support from these people. Those persons will actually help you become better versions of yourself. Lastly, I would like to say that resilience, that adversity makes us stronger, it does not make us weaker. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kimberly, for that wonderful speech. The speech that Toastmaster Kimberly gave was quite motivating, very, very prompt and very on theme. Yeah, very on theme. So give Kimberly a round of applause for that wonderful speech, very motivating. Perfect. Okay. Now we have the next speaker. This Toastmaster needs no introduction. I have personally seen his speeches. I know him personally for a very long time, and he's always been one of the most humorous persons and individuals to actually speak on a public platform. When he speaks, you can't take your eyes off him, and he'll make you laugh, and he'll keep you attracted and glued for the entire duration of the speech. I personally love his speeches, and I look forward to his speeches. So now I would like to welcome none other, the most dynamic, our Vice President membership, Toastmaster Cruz Elias Rodriguez. Okay.
I'm bringing a goodies for you.
Oh my God. Toastmaster Cruz never comes unprepared. Thank you. Thank you, Ryan. Yes. Now, I would now request Toastmaster Cruz's evaluator, Toastmaster Pramod. No, not sorry. My bad.
I will be.
You'll be his evaluator? Okay. DTM Anita, our president, to kindly read the objectives of Toastmaster Cruz's speech. Sorry.
Yeah, I got it. Good morning, everyone. The purpose of Toastmaster Cruz's project speech is to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator. You need to use the same evaluator for your next speech. Apply the feedback that I'm going to give you today in your next subsequent speech or another speech. The timing is 5 to 7 minutes.
Thank you, DTM Anita. Okay. Toastmaster Cruz. Green is clean. Green is clean. Toastmaster Cruz, over to you.
Thank you, Ryan. We had a wonderful, TM Modi with an energetic voice, I really loved about it, So energy, he has already brought it into the club. Today's topic is green is clean. In fact, this speech was supposed to, I suppose the speaker was supposed to be Pramod, and I was out of it. But Anita, yesterday when I said I'm not in the speaker, Anita said nothing doing. You have to speak. And I said, what to do now? I have to do something for her. And this speech is for you, Anita. This will go for you. And I'm just continuing this topic. During when I was at TM Modi, I had spoken on a gift. Anybody remembers on a gift?
There are a couple of people, but they never give me a feedback. I'll come to the feedback later. Huh? I wanted to know the feedback of the owner on the gift. But now, right away, while I was young, in my childhood, my mother used to give me all odd jobs. Go clean this floor, grind the masala. That time, we had that grinder, so grinding in the hands, grind that masala, garden the plants, go and get the market. I used to go like a coolie, she used to keep in my auntie's house. My auntie used to stay next to the market, and I used to go and pick up like the coolie and come back. And this was all my odd jobs I'm doing. And afterwards, when mom finished cooking and other things, she used to tell me, scrape this dirt over here, which is very, very, very dirty and sticky. Because after frying, the entire stickiness was there. Entire stickiness. And she used to, and I used to get so irritated, scraping and scraping. And she also used to get irritated, scrubbing. And I used to get frustrated doing that. Then comes, I got married. My wife said, you have to continue the same job. I said, okay, I'll do that. But she added one more job to it. Now you clean the toilet also. And I had to clean the toilet because it is my house. And I had to clean the toilet. So I was cleaning. And ultimately, we landed again to the kitchen. Scrubbing. Now my wife also scrubbing. I also scrubbing. Mother also scrubbing. And we had a tough time. Then my journey going to the Middle East. I came to the Middle East, working in the oil and gas industry, going on the rigs, trying to clean the sludge, oil, grease, other things. And we were doing with solvent. We are cleaning with solvent. And solvent is a very, very, very good cleaner. Solvent is what? Diesel, grease, petrol, and we used to clean it. Ultimately, I had an opportunity to go to UK. And I went to UK for a training. And I went to a company where they are selling water-based product. And it is called UPW, Universal Power Wash. From the UK, the product is aerochemicals. And I learned over there, I just tried to learn about that. And I came to understand there is something to do with the water base. But I found out that product is too much alkaline, acidic. Too much acidic. Acidic meaning it will get rust, hands can be dirty, you can get rashes and a lot of things, because it is acid. And I said, no, yeah, I have to do something for all of you people, and for my wife, and for my mother, and everybody. And that's the reason last time I promoted something, nobody came back to me. It's a versatile. I designed a product. I designed the product with the acidic product. I designed with a higher pH because acid is up till 6. Now you have to go up and up. And I went till 7 is water. So after water, you have to make it water base. And I went in 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 becomes soap. So I went and made it in, increase the pH level. Increase the pH level and made a versatile product. Today, we are cleaning. I can clear this floor with the same product. I can clean the toilets. I can clean the kitchen hoods. I can clean the petrol. I can clean mud tanks. I can clean rigs. I have approved this product in Dubai municipality. I have approved this products in DP World, which I'm selling it to DP World. I am selling it to Slumberger and many more companies. And in fact, to be very sure now, to show you some examples, I just bought one cup of mine. I just went on having coffee and just made it a little dirty. So you can understand how good is the product. And then I bought one board also to show you. See, this is a dirty board. And how can this be cleaned? I'll just do a small demo. I will give it to the people. I have got this goodies also only to the people who tell me what gift they want. And if otherwise I won't give. And I'll give it to only the newcomers. Now, just going to this. Can you see this? It's dirty. All right, I'll show it over here. This is dirty. Can you see this? How white it has become? I'm just keeping this white and this white. The dirt is completely gone. The dirt is completely gone over here. You know, because see this also. I just try to.
It's a tissue.
Now this, the entire coffee stains were there. Full coffee. I just kept it. Every day I should drink. I should just put it and keep it. Can you see this? Freaking spam. You know, this is the product which I will be giving it to you all. And it's a versatile product. You can use at home, and you can own a gift. Last time I said, if you own a gift, nobody told. One of my friend, I asked him last time, do you use this product? Is there in this room? And he said, yes, I did. Thanks, Cruz, he said. I said, what? He said, believe me, children have become big. I cannot, but thank you so much. Because of your product, I own a gift. My wife hugged me and kissed me because she cleaned the entire time, entire kitchen. So please use this product. I want to develop this product. I'm looking for some financiers. Anybody wants to, and I want some retailers. If any financiers are there to product it, we can promote it in the market, in the retail market, and as well as in this entire thing. So please use this product. It's a green product. So that is, it is green, is clean, and it is environmental friendly. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening to me, and all the best.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, TM Cruz. I love keeping my surrounding clean, so definitely I'll keep your product in mind. Thank you so much. Okay. Wonderful speech by Toastmaster Cruz. Now, moving on to speaker number 3. Speaker number 3 is a very versatile, very dynamic, very hardworking, very organized person. One of the most organized persons I have seen. I'm meeting him first time in person, but I have seen his work in this club, on the group. He's one of the most organized and most versatile, organized persons to be in our Toastmasters club, which is why he's our Vice President Education, isn't it, guys? Yes. So, without further ado, I would now like to call upon speaker number 3, our next speaker, our Vice President Education of Newstart Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Jai Shankar. And Toastmasters Jai Shankar's evaluator will be Toastmaster Gishan. Yeah. And I would request Toastmaster Gishan to read the objectives of Toastmaster Jai Shankar's speech.
Hi, good morning everyone. The purpose of the project is to practice applying feedback and serve as a speech evaluator during a club meeting. Just for the guests, generally, if you are doing it for the first time as a Toastmaster, level 1, once you complete this project, you will be given a role as an evaluator. You can be an evaluator. So the purpose of the present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator. Over to you. Thank you.
Okay. Toastmaster Jai Shankar. Sorry. Embrace the opportunity. Embrace the opportunity. Toastmaster Jai Shankar. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ryan, for the wonderful introduction. Now I have to go back and see whether I am fulfilling all this. Okay. Opportunities are like sunrises. If you wait too long, you will miss it. When I am reflecting on my career journey, I could see that I have missed several opportunities in my initial phase of my career. The first opportunity which I missed was while I was doing my articleship. I started my articleship with one of the famous chartered accountant in my place. After completing the registration, I met one senior who worked there. I asked him, how is the new boss? He laughed at me. He said, ha ha ha, you did a big mistake, dude. The boss is very sensitive and he is very short-tempered. If you didn't complete your audit, he will screw you. The next day, when I was sitting in my chair, somebody ran into my office. I can see that he is very nervous. He is very nervous. He took some file and he took some paper, pencil, calculator. He put everything on a bag and he again rushed out. I was thinking this guy is going to hit someone. After some time, I received a call from my boss. He said, "Jaya, come here." I went there. I saw the runner is standing there. Boss introduced the runner to me. "Jaya, this is Rabi. You have to assist him in his next audit." Rabi and myself went and completed the audit at client's location. After 2 weeks, we came back. We prepared all the financial statement and schedule and went to boss cabin to do the finalization. We handed over the paper to him. While reviewing, he started asking several questions. Some of them we couldn't explain. He started getting angry. Then finally he reached to the profit and loss account. He started reviewing the expense side. There was one item, professional fee. He was asking, what is this professional fee for? We have given him the schedule which shows the breakdown of professional fee. Then he asked, there was one item, fee paid to an advocate. He asked, do you know what is this fee paid to an advocate? Both myself and Rabi couldn't explain what it is for. Then he stand up, he throw the paper on our face. I can see the paper were floating on the air. That moment I took a decision. I will never go before him for a direct finalization. Actually, I was successfully completed that plan, but by doing that one, I lost very important opportunity to learn from a very experienced and knowledgeable person. Then after completing my CA, I came to Dubai. I started my career with the DP World Group. I worked there for 6 years without any promotion. And after 6 years, a new manager came. He was very friendly and cooperative with all of the staff. One day while doing the budget, he was asking me, Jay, I was going through your I was going through your personal file. I could see that you didn't get any promotion for the last 6 years. And this time I was talking to the management to get the promotion, but they rejected your promotion because they don't know what you are doing here. You need to come up, you need to go and interact with the management, otherwise you will never get it. As a plan, this year you will do the budget, we will go together and you will present the budget before the board. I agree. That night, I sat late and completed the budget presentation. And I went home happily. I thought like tomorrow I will do the presentation. But next day morning, 2 a.m. I wake up with the full of pressure. I couldn't sleep after that. I was thinking, if my presentation went wrong, what will happen? If I couldn't explain management query, what will happen? Will they terminate me? I started finding out 100 reasons why I should not go and present before the management. So 6 a.m. I called Hisham. I told him, Hisham, I have a back pain. I am not coming today. He agreed. Next day morning, I went and spoke to him about the meeting. He said everything was good. Then he told me, Jaya, last 6 years, you are living under the shadow of your manager. No one knows what you are doing here. You cannot expect promotion till the manager know what you are doing here. So you have to come forward. Then I that day I was thinking about my career. I could see that I was bringing with me the tendency to avoid the management, which I learned during my articleship. I thought I need to break that tendency. From that time, I started taking all the option, any opportunity comes to me to interact with the management, I was taking it. And within 1 year, I got my first promotion, which I was waiting for a long period. I am sure I wouldn't be getting that opportunity if I didn't take that opportunity. So I am requesting all of you to step out of your comfort zone and take and face the problems or challenges what you are seeing. These problems and challenges can be an opportunity which will lead to a different career and success. With that note, over to you, Toastmaster Brian.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jayashankar. Wonderful speech from your end. Very inspiring. I've taken a lot from what you have just said. Okay. Before I move forward, I would like to take the moment to thank our silent role players for today's meeting. That is Toastmaster Pramod, who's our timer, and Toastmaster Nelson, who is our grammarian and word master. He played the word master earlier, and he's also our grammarian for today. Now I'd like to call on, as I said, Toastmaster Pramod to give the timer's report.
Good morning, all of you.
Good morning.
I must say all three speeches were excellent, and it has elevated motivation level for us, especially for new members like me. The time report is TM Toastmaster Kimberly completed her speech in 6 minutes 46 seconds. TM Cruz 7 minutes 52 seconds. TM Jayashankar 6 minutes 25 seconds.
Okay.
I guess all are qualified. Thank you, guys.
Okay. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pramod. So I guess everyone is qualified. The voting, I think, will be taken care of by the Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Ronald. Okay. Now, moving on to the next segment of today's meeting, table topics. Now, everyone give a big round of applause for the prepared speeches. Now, who all excited for table topics, please? Louder. Thank you. So, table topics is, again, as our president DTM Anita mentioned earlier, very close to my heart. That's how I started in this club. And that's how a lot of us also have started in this club. Toastmaster, my bad. So, table topics is one of the most interesting segments of every meeting. So, table topics is what? It's basically an impromptu speech where you're given a topic and you have to develop a speech and think on your feet and start talking on it. So, anybody knows, Mr. Toastmaster Pramod,
Yes.
What is the timing for the table topics, please?
For each table topic speech, the standard time is 1 minute. Yes. 1 to 1 minute 30 seconds. The standard time, and maximum 2 minutes will be a red line.
Yeah. So 1 minute will be the green. 1 minute 30 seconds will be the yellow. 2 minutes will be the red,
Yeah.
for which you will get a 30-second extension. After 2 minutes 30 seconds, then you will be disqualified for voting. Perfect. Sounds good to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Now, to conduct.
There's no break.
Monica?
Take,
Right now?
okay, we'll take quickly 5 minutes.
Okay. So.
5 minutes, make a silent. Okay, so we just come back to the.
Yeah, so to go for the table topics will be done after the break. So now I would invite everyone to take a break and move on for snacks and chai.
Yeah. Voting, huh?
The best.
Relax.
I think I'm the member like this.
I will count and give it to you so that I can.
I came from India. That's why I'm coming. No, I want one more year. Master for fire. Thanks for participating in the I missed because I was in vacation. No, thanks for participating. Thanks for participating.
So, Hasna, how was it so far? Good? Enjoy?
Yeah.
Now is going to be the time when you go to go and speak over there. Come, Kimberly.
Yeah. I know. After marriage, I was speaking my dad, so I joined college. Good going, my brother. Oh, thank you, thank you.
Hello guys.
Give you a prize to see you.
I'm giving a speech next week. I don't already completed your session. Level 2 project 3. You know, level 2 project 3 and speech.
Yeah, I think it was
It is on types of leadership. I remember that there was a
understanding your leadership.
yeah, that.
You have the thing?
You got?
Okay, call to order.
Everybody, guys, let's settle down. Which will be good. We have to.
Okay, let's move on. It's already very late.
Together we can.
You can also WhatsApp if you don't want to be speaking.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Hope you all are feeling refreshed after that short break. So, as we left off before the break, we moved on to the table topic segment. Toastmaster Pramod read the timing rules. And now we are ready to call on our table topic master of the day, Toastmaster asking.
Good morning, all. Good morning. Good morning. Since DMOD has already introduced about table topics, so it's an important segment in a Toastmasters session, which alleviates members' fear and nervousness and develop confidence in handling unexpected situations where you are not prepared. So the timing is 1 to 2 minutes. So, is there any volunteers who would come and take a topic, or should I call the names?
Something is not done at all, you can call them.
I'll start with
You can call the timer also, I can try.
based on the topic, I will volunteer. Topics, the promo. Okay.
Yes, Ramon. Give me the remote.
I will.
Okay, you'll do it fantastic.
Minute Anita said timer, Pramod is giving that. What are you doing?
I'm sure she will pull the person who is talking very less.
Toastmaster Pramod, if you could learn any new skill, what would it be and why? If you could learn any new skill, what would it be and why? Toastmaster Pramod.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. If I have to learn any new skill, for sure it would be public speaking, and that's the reason I'm here. Today I'm a kind of person where I speak very less only when I'm supposed to talk. So I want to really develop in this area, improve my communication skill, which will help in my personal and professional growth. So this is the field where I need to work. Usually what happens, I'm the last person to speak when there is some sessions like this. But really one day I want to become a first person who will always take the lead and will talk about something. So that's all from my side.
Any other skill?
Okay, so my objective to join Toastmasters, mainly it will help in our professional journey to communicate better, because in our organization we have cross-functional interaction and communication is key to our success. So definitely I would like to work on this area to improve my communication and public speaking skills. And that's why I'm here in Toastmasters. So I would like to have your support in this journey. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Take. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Rupesh. Toastmaster Rupesh, how did COVID-19 change your life? How did COVID-19 change your life? Toastmaster Rupesh.
Thank you, Table Topics Master, for that wonderful topic. How did COVID-19 change my
Life.
life?
Life.
Okay. Sorry. So before COVID, I was just an ordinary. In fact, I'm still an ordinary man. But what I wanted to tell you was, I founded the skill for I founded the skill for writing again, because 20 years back I used to write. I used to read a lot of books, but it never occurred to me that I had to write again. When in COVID, I was at home. I was doing my work at home. There was a lot of free space for me to spend it. So at that time, I used to read blogs when I was free. So that interested me to create a blog. So I created my first blog during that time. Started writing for about various topics, about health, about stories, poems, etc., etc. Then it occurred to me that I had to write a story, and I had a story in mind for some time when I was young. I recreated the story, made a book, and published it, and I had buyers also. So that was a wonderful achievement. So that changed my life. I'm still writing. I'm writing my third book now.
Yes. Next, I would like to call upon guest Pradeep.
Yeah, Pradeep also and Hasna also both will control. Let's give them a little rise in the BP.
Wow.
Pradeep is like.
Yes, Pradeep. If you could have any, sorry, what's one thing you would tell your younger self? What's one thing you would tell your younger self? Yes, Pradeep. Younger self.
When you were young.
Yes.
The little Pradeep.
Yes.
What adult Pradeep would tell little Pradeep?
Yes.
When I was young, because my place was what is called, it's a village. Now it's become a semi-urban place. So at that time we had so many places to go for for playing and for swimming. There are so many ponds. So these facilities are not enjoyed by the new generations. So I would like to, if the new small Pradeep, so you should enjoy these natural environments. And if you are going for a relative's house, we don't call I'm coming like that. There's at that time we don't have mobile phones or internets. So we are directly going to the relatives. At that time, there is a signals will come. If the relatives come, the crow will make a stop. These are the signs. So accordingly, that's they will family will think that the guest is coming. They will accordingly will prepare food for that. So accordingly, then when the guests come, there will be different varieties of foods. Also, there is very flower smell is coming. That when the guest is coming, we are doing that guest as a god.
Next, I would like to call upon our guest, Hasna. Yes, Hasna. What's one thing that never fails to make you smile? What's one thing that never fails to make you smile? Yes, Hasna.
Hi all. Thank you for giving this opportunity to me. One thing that never That's friendship. Okay, like I born in a joint family where we had a lot of same what is it, same age group siblings, like we can say cousins. So from there, like I one thing I learned is to have connection with everyone. So I made bunch of friends. So that's my one thing that I learned. Then yeah, that's
What kind of people do you like to befriend?
like there should be same vibe. Okay. So one thing is like see, as I said, I'm from joint family and which is orthodox, but my friends are there for me to what is that? To they are the one who taught me to dream. Okay, like including my husband. He's also my friend, and he's my mentor. I can say like whatever I can call him. Like he's the one who told me to study further and complete your degree. Then if you want to work, you work. Otherwise, you continue and you sit at home. No problem. But he told me to be a graduate. From there, I'm a triple graduate now. So postgraduate. So he also helped me a lot. Like that friendship, okay, in between we had that friendship. No, that also helped me a lot to be here. At this, that's it.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Over to you. Over to you.
Thank you for the wonderful table topic session. Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Asni, for the wonderful table topic session. It was lovely seeing everyone speak. Now I would like to call upon Toastmaster Pramod to give the timer's report for the table topics.
Good morning, guys. The timer report for table topic session. I took 1 minute 32 seconds. Toastmaster Rupesh, 1 minute 27 seconds. Toastmaster Pradeep, 1 minute 40 seconds. And Toastmaster Hasna, 1 minute 43 seconds. So, thank you, guys.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pramod, for the timer's report. Okay. Now, we have heard a lot of great prepared speeches, and now it's time to get it evaluated. So, with every great speech, what do we need for every great speech? Anyone? Correct. And feedback is the breakfast of? Champions. Very good. Yes. So, feedback is the breakfast of champions. That means feedback is one of the most important thing, like giving speeches in Toastmasters. Feedback is also a very important part of our Toastmasters journey. So now we move on to the evaluation segment. And I would like to call upon Toastmaster Rupesh to give the evaluation for Toastmaster Kimberly. Please welcome a round of applause for Toastmaster Rupesh.
So good morning, everyone. To begin with, my target speaker, Toastmaster Kimberly, is given the level 1 project 2 speech called Overcoming Adversity. I had this chance to review her second time because I remember I reviewed her first speech as well, and how she elevated her speech is what I'm going to talk about in this evaluation. So to begin with, it was a perfect speech. I'll tell you why exactly it's a perfect speech. Okay. At first, there was a hook. She grabbed the audience attention with a compelling statement, compelling quote. Adversity makes you stronger, doesn't make you weaker. She clearly stated the point and purpose of the speech. The audience were able to understand the motive of her speech. Now, coming to the second point, what the speech script says is you have to do 2 or 3 valuable statements. You have to make 2 or 3 statements supporting a thesis. This is what exactly she did. She gave 3 wonderful points to support her thesis. That is acceptance, resilience, seek and support from others. Not only that, she gave examples. For instance, her friend. She talked about her friends, how her friends, there was of that. She showed a resilience. That's what she wanted to tell. Not only that, she gave wonderful examples of her own self. She gave many examples for each and every statement that she talked about. Okay, and all these were supporting evidence with personal experiences. Also, the transition from one point to the next point was amazing. You have to know it's very difficult. People forget this actually when they move from one point to another. People forget this transition. She did it wonderfully well. In the end, she ended with a wonderful quote for people to remember. That was amazing. Only one drawback was I found in her speech was she was moving from back to front, which is not acceptable. She has to move. She has to occupy the space. She was looking at people very good. She was moving her hands very good, but she was moving back and front. That's the only drawback she had. I think slowly the time should learn it. To summarize, the speech was good, and it was a learning experience for us also. And yeah, she learned from her small.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rupesh, for the evaluation. Okay. Moving on, I would like to call upon the second evaluator who will be evaluating Toastmaster Cruise's speech. Our president, TTM Anita.
Morning, everyone. Toastmaster Cruz has attempted his level 1 project 2 speech, project 3 speech, which is evaluation and feedback. The purpose of his project speech is to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator. The received feedback will be incorporated in his next speech later to be evaluated by the same evaluator. Green is clean. I was wondering what is this all about, thinking it's something to do with sustainability, eco-friendly, so on and so forth. I was close, I think very close by over there. He started his speech, if you have noticed, as usual, he's got this very innate habit of starting with great energy so that everyone looks at him and is not distracted by their mobiles. So he started with a great energy. He told us about the preempt about how he has come here to give this speech, though he was not ready for it. And then he slowly took us into an action area. He took us all the way to this, which is exactly looking like kitchen tile, sorry, NMC, and he started to rub it. So he went on talking about his mother, who put him into those chores, which are very essential for any budding child. And he told us, from there he took us to make us understand where exactly he's leaving, which is the product that he has himself made, manufactured. He also told us what were the disadvantages of the previous product and how he has actually escalated the quality of that product by adding or by increasing its alkaline levels. Now, his action, the way he has brought us to the point, was all very well driven, and I must congratulate the speaker on the way he has taken us through that journey. Now, we got to learn a lot about Toastmaster Cruise or the speaker's area of work and the products that he's been using all through his speech. Apart from that, he's also told us his journey in his career, where he's been moving from one place to another, and what kind of experiences he has gone through. Now, I would say this speaker definitely excelled at confidence levels, his energy bubbling out, and the way he has interacted. He knows the audience is listening to me, so he's very well aware of the audience. So he kept that at its highest pace, and he saw to it that the audience was convinced with what he was doing. Now, what was the icing on the cake? What I loved is, at such a juvenile stage of project speeches, he brought this entire demo kit. And he literally showed us within that stipulated time of 5 to 7 minutes, which is stupendous, I must say. Now, having said all the good things, the cream and all that, now let's get to the crust. The crust definitely was a little rusty, I must say. Why? Because this speech, or for that matter, any speech, what is very essential is to tell the audience what they have to expect from his speech. All right. So when you come here and you're showing us something which is very totally new to us, which we are not aware of, you have to come and first state loudly and clearly to the audience what exactly I'm trying to project today. What is the objective of the speech that I am taking in? What am I going to demonstrate to you all? Now, having said, our speaker today must have eaten a lot of breakfast, so he was doing a lot of pacing out here. So please do work on standing at one point and making a statement, then walk with a purpose, move with a purpose to make another statement. Also, there's something which is called the organization of the speech, where you begin with the objective, you move on to whatever ingredients that need to go in to make the objective profound, and then you conclude by talking about the objective and how you have implemented it. So I think at this juvenile stage, still these recommendations can go into the next speech, but you did an excellent job, Toastmaster Cruz. With that, I come to an end, calling the Toastmaster Brilliant. What is it? I really got hampered. मुझे लग रहा था it went way too fast. Yeah. This one, right? Yeah. 10 minutes?
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Thank you so much, DTM Anita, for that evaluation, very crisp evaluation. Okay, so moving on to the third evaluator for the day, who will be evaluating Toastmaster Jayashankar's speech. Please welcome, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Kishan.
Good morning once again. Good morning. My target speaker, Toastmaster Jayashankar. I started with a beautiful line. Opportunities are like sunrises. You glimpse, you miss to watch the sunrise. His speech was well crafted. It was a very well constructed message which says opportunities, you need to create opportunities. Once you cannot create opportunities, you just grab them what comes your way. Beautifully put in a story. There was a good story, his personal story. So story always makes us to connect when someone is speaking. So he had a beautiful story. So kudos to Toastmaster Jayashankar. So the purpose of the speech is to incorporate few points in his next speech as a value additions to that particular speech. So what I felt was your movement on the stage. For most part of the speech, you got stuck in one corner. So we were in a linear seating, so it was very difficult we were just all peeking from that corner. And then most of them were becoming cameramen, placing the laptop from one place to other place just to get a glimpse of you. So maybe that is one point where you just have a little briefing about what kind of setup are you standing in, so that Toastmaster gives you a chance to speak in different platforms where the surrounding is different, the setup is different. So that is a good challenge for you to take up, understand the surroundings and construct your body language according to that. That would be my one suggestion. And you had a lot of scope for vocal variety. You did try to use it. Maybe you could enhance it more because you had few characters in there, 2-3 characters, your boss, and maybe you're working with someone other person. How is he? What's his style of day-to-day walk of life? You could have incorporated that as a vocal variety. And third is to have a little free movement, like you were trying to explain with only one particular body movement, where you're just going with the hand and the right hand. Maybe you could act in more, maybe more, bring in more enthusiasm using both hands. So just the body language, the vocal variety, and your awareness of the place where you are standing and delivering the speech. I think these 3 things, if you could incorporate in your next speech, I think it would be a great speech. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kishan, for the evaluation. We have heard wonderful evaluations from all 3 evaluators. Next, moving on, I would like to call Toastmaster Pramod to give the timers report for the evaluation.
Great job by all our evaluators. The timer report, evaluator TM Rupesh completed his evaluation for Toastmaster Kimberly in 2 minutes 22 seconds. Evaluator DTM Anita evaluated Toastmaster Cruz in 4 minutes 11 seconds. And evaluator TM Jishan who evaluated our colleague TM Jayashankar in 2 minutes, 6 seconds. Thank you, guys.
So no, all are not qualified.
Okay, so who?
And Jishan are qualified.
Okay, Rupesh, TM Rupesh and TM Jishan are qualified.
Table topic speakers voting has happened.
No, not yet. So,
Starting the time, can we collect the voting?
yeah, I would just request all of you to submit your.
Not even collected.
For all three. The written only, we have to vote for all, right? Speaker one, speaker two as well.
Yeah, because if it is, then we count upon if the tie, we can actually vote for all the three.
So, all second third.
Yeah. Yes. Test evaluate also please vote. And table topic speakers, can we have the names, please? Who were the table topic speakers?
Table topic speakers. Yeah.
To begin with, who were the speakers?
Pramod,
Rupesh, Pradeep,
and
Asna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we collect the sticks?
Yeah.
Yeah, all together. All together. Yeah. We can sort it out. All the three are done. All three elections voting are done. You can just proceed. Can we have the word master report, please?
Okay. Moving on. I would like to now call upon Toastmaster Nelson to give us the grammarian as well as the word master report. Round of applause for Toastmaster Nelson.
Thank you. Wonderful day and wonderful meetings. And but I just found few jargons being used. Unlike last time when I was doing the grammarian role, I found like 4 or 5 jargons being used, but this time it was reduced 1 or 2 times only, maximum 2 times. And elevate, which was the word of the day, was used only once by one person only. I would be happy if some other people also use it. There is still time for our meeting to end. So thank you again.
Thank you. Just wait until you're ready. Take the stage. Nobody.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nelson, for the grammarian and word master report. Okay. Moving forward to the next segment, I would like to now call upon DTM Anita, who will now host the members' discussion.
Yeah. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Let's get into this. Thank you so much, Ryan. Shall we get into the discussion here? Yeah. Toastmaster Vijay, better you screen one. Okay, if the elections, I'm sure the elections are being taken care of, please vote. I hope everyone, except the guests who are not Toastmasters, they can only vote for the table topics. The others can be voting all the 3 sections. Now, this movement, we have always wanted to have a discussion with the members, and that is one reason I said, okay, even if it's getting late, we're just there. But then let's spend another 5 to 7 minutes on discussing on what are our challenges, our concerns. Everyone, even Jishan, I know you are a part of another club, and also Pradeep. But still, it's okay to be a part of it. So let's get into it step by step. First and foremost, keep your points in mind, what you would want to raise about your self-learning journey over here. But to begin with, I would like to ask you all regarding the agenda. Yes, that's one of the major concerns that we have. Now, when we look into the agenda is can be made, in the last half of the right before the meeting. It comes to us. because there's so many changes that are happening there. So now, on a good understanding basis, can we have a vote or suggestions on how we can go up with the agenda? Now, we all know that we have a website. Okay, you are supposed to be a part of the website. I think most of you all have agreed to be a part of it. Not most, I think all of you, including Nelson. Nelson, you're also a part of the website, right? If you have, yeah, I think so. Yeah, as soon as you join, please think. Now, being a part of the website means you can actually go there and put your role. Okay, so we will train you on how you all can do it step by step via the WhatsApp itself. Okay, so what we will do today is as soon as we go home, you will get the link to the agenda. Please log in into the website and choose the role that you want to play by clicking on the edit button over there. All right. So please, this is your first most important role. Now, once you do this, your commitment is done. All right. So when you are committed, please don't back off, because one person backs off. If we are calling a guest evaluator from outside, it will be really, and you're putting us in a very delicate situation to tell the evaluator that you don't have a role. Okay. And then we need to swap. Right. So let's not get into that position. And it's very difficult for a working professional. We are executive committee, but we are also human beings. And for a working professional, it gets very difficult to make the last minute changes. All of us know, Jishan also knows, he's also doing it for Apples. I'm doing it for Rendezvous, and also Jay Shankar is doing it here. We're all VP educations working in different areas. And we know it is very difficult when somebody backs off or we don't get the project details. If you don't give us the project details, we can't find you the right evaluator. Understand this. And what happens? We come there, impromptu evaluation happens, you will not get the better of it. So please don't do that as well. And plan your speeches. It is your self journey. Please plan your speeches. How many of you here are assigned a mentor? Are assigned a mentor? Yeah, so everyone has got a mentor? Anyone who doesn't have a mentor here? You don't have a mentor. Okay. Okay, second thing is, how many of you are in touch with your mentors?
Yeah, that's a problem.
So this is a big deficit. All right. This is a deficit because you don't know, you're clueless, you're directionless. If your mentor does not have time for you, please give him some time, him or her. In case you still feel it's not happening, you can always request the Vice President Delegation Toastmaster Jay Shankar to change your mentor. You don't have to state a reason. But on good terms, Jay Shankar, you can always get to the previous mentor and tell that, on the members, this thing, concerns we are trying to move. So on a very polite note, we can change the mentor. Okay, so that's one thing. Please get in touch.
Can we change the mentor otherwise? Can we choose a mentor?
Yes, you can choose. If the mentor is also okay and has got time, you can always choose the mentor. Shouldn't be a problem at all. Okay. Now, yes.
Mentor is not project specific. So once mentor is assigned, he or she will be mentored throughout the journey, right?
Yeah. So what I would suggest is you can take it for the first 2 levels.
Yes.
And then for the 3rd level, we can move to a senior mentors. That we can do. So until level 2, you can be buddies with your mentors, because we have so many new people who have come in. Let's use that. Okay. So people who have completed level 1 can always mentor the new members, unless there's something which is very.
Do we require the mentor from a club only, or we can take other mentor from other club also?
You're welcome always to take from other club as well. But there is a very important, vital point that is needed here. You need to have your mentor when you are giving the speech. Okay. So that's very essential. It's a traditional way that we follow. If your mentor is not around, we normally don't give the speech. Okay, I'm not saying don't give your speech, but at least try to send your speech to your mentor, get the reviews from your mentor, because otherwise the mentor will never know your progress, how you've done from the previous time. No, the mentor should know your delivery style. Everyone has got their own delivery style. So you cannot expect Dhananjay from Katani, right? You cannot expect it's all different. All of you are different. The content must be the same, might be the same, but the delivery styles are different. So your mentor has to watch how you're delivering. Only then they can suggest what you can deliver in your next speech. Okay. And what about pathways? How many of you have actually gone to base camp?
Sorry.
Base camp.
Base camp. Pathways.
Okay, let's get it from the members. Ronald, how far have you gone into the base camp? What do you do with the base camp? What's your primary aim there?
Base camp, I normally I've gone through the steps. That's why I've finished level 1. Gone through it.
Okay, you mean to say gone through the steps of the project speech?
Of the project speech, I've gone through before the speech, after the speech.
Oh,
all
perfect.
that I've done.
Yes.
You've done the assessment.
Assessment, everything, yeah. So I've gone through level 1.
Okay.
Level 2, I've just started. So at the beginning stage.
So you're doing that thing.
I'm
of
doing this
going
step.
there.
I follow exactly the
Fantastic. So you know what your objective is. So how many? What else, Ryan? What do you do? Okay. And yeah, Pramod.
For me, it's little unclear what is base camp.
Okay. Can we have a volunteer who can explain to the newcomers as to what exactly the base camp does? Anyone from you?
See, I don't mind volunteering, but the point is, I am still in the learning stage, and I don't want to give it a
No. Only for level 1. Only for level 1.
level 1 I can. No problem.
Yeah.
Level 1.
So, anything related to base camp, only level 1, Ronald will be able to help you all, of course, at his own time convenience. A Zoom call would be good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you could record that when you're doing it,
Yeah.
and that recording you can actually, post it on the group if you know how to do it. Maybe Pramod can help you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one thing that you can work on. So that is level 1. Level 2, who's in level 2 now? You're getting into, you are in the level 2, right? So, yeah. So are you going and doing the assessments accordingly? All right. So you are, what is the path that you have chosen?
Leadership.
Leadership. Anyone else with leadership development? Level. Leadership development. Okay. So Rupesh and you can work in tandem in case you're stuck somewhere, because Rupesh is already in level 4, right? In the other one, or in the same? Same. All right. So, but first and foremost, on the group, we would like you all to put which path you all have chosen and which level you all are in. We'll produce, Jaya, can we send one Excel sheet on the group wherein they can just put in their things, so everyone can see that. All right. So it will be there on the group. So whomever you want to contact, if somebody has already done that project, please do get in touch with them and ask them how to do the project, especially understanding your communication styles, your leadership styles. These are areas where you kind of get confused. A lot of times you don't read the objective, you come here and talk about leadership styles, and that's not the asking. The asking there is to talk about your leadership style and how it has got an impact, had an impact on people with whom you're working. All right. So have those nitty-gritties in place when you're reading these things. Apart from that, Sergeant at Arms, any concerns? Let's go with the exponent.
Actually, I would say first and foremost that we are in terms of our organizing of things, we are putting it very close to the date when we start the meeting. So we have to really start working in such a way that we are ready.
Can you be specific?
Specific, we are talking about when we see VP education trying to get people on board for different roles.
Okay, that we will address with the VP.
Yeah.
Sergeant at Arms, any concerns from your end?
From my end, the concerns are most important is we don't get on time at the meeting. Training over here, people have to be in time. At least be here by 9:50. Not only the ExCom members, but I think the members as well. And 9:30 sharp, we have to start it. First
Okay,
thing, second thing is
yeah.
I have a problem because we don't have a
Laptop.
This thing. I have one which is not compatible to this. So this issue has to be addressed very clearly. So they are the two issues. And second thing, third most thing is that even the agenda. Okay, he has own constraint, but at the same time, if the agenda comes one day earlier, it's good for us because maybe the printouts have come. Today we don't have hard copies of it. Why? Because it has been finalized maybe this morning. And then because he doesn't get his input.
Yeah, point
So that
noted.
we need to take care of.
And the logistics, the food part and all that.
The food part and all, okay, as of now, I just pick up something from the restaurant and I drink. But if there has to be some kind of change in the menu, obviously I think we need to have more hands.
I think we need to have a tie-up with a proper caterer. That's what I think. We need to
But
keep
then
one
again,
person.
we have
Yeah,
to get
and
the
anyone
treasurer on
who
board.
sorry.
We have to get treasurer on board to understand what is our budget for that.
Yeah, see, I'm pretty sure we can't spend a lot, but then there's something like sandwiches that can be made on a regular basis. A basic sandwich with butter and maybe cucumbers.
We used to have it, right?
Yeah, if we could manage that for every meeting, can you all give us a budget? No, can you all give us a budget? Let's not do any charity.
But that we have to confirm with the treasurer, right?
Yeah, so if you all see, thing is you all need to propose the budget. I mean, budget in the sense how the expense, what is going to be the kind of figure, and then propose it to the treasurer. So he'll talk with Excom and then we'll see how we can.
Because on 2 occasions I brought sandwiches, but that was made at home. But I don't.
No, that's what I told
Yeah,
Raghu
so-
very clearly, no charity business here.
Yeah, so but then,
Everything has to be accounted for.
no, that is accounted for, but it was made at home. So I don't want that, to be a regular thing. So if we have to tie it up with an outside person.
I mean, that's what anyone who knows or anybody who's
Yeah,
doing
would
it
be
on a
much
regular
better.
basis at home, yes, Jason, anybody is doing it.
I mean, we have a tie-up with one restaurant, so I can share the contact details.
Okay.
As per your budget.
Somebody close by?
Yeah, it's close by. They deliver everything. So
Perfect.
just before a break time, maybe 20 minutes, they come and deliver the
Okay,
meal.
as long as it's not very oily, we are good with it.
It is fine. I'll share the contact.
So yeah,
Where about it?
sorted. Okay, apart from that, anything else? Coming late to the venue, any particular reason why are we late? I mean, even me staying very far off, I stay in Barsha, I cannot make the excuse saying that I stay far, so I'm coming late. It's not excusable at all. Because I'm staying far, I need to make that, ensure that I start early. Okay, so I take the blame. But how about y'all who are staying close by? What is the reason for y'all to not be here on time? Because we need to start on time 9:30. It's a weekend. And the main hassle is that thankfully, except for Jishan, we don't have any other role player. But this is something which I've voiced in other clubs also. When you have an external role player and we are not ending on time, you know what happens? The quality of the meeting falls down because we're just trying to hush it up. Try to rush people, say, come, khatam kar do, complete kar do, 2 logon ko le lo, just take 2 people, let's just finish the table topics, let's do something hurry bari. That is not the, or we give up with the grammarian report. We give up with certain reports. So when we have an external role player, we have to be more mindful, and it actually plays a lot on the vice president education and the president's mind. That the person is waiting to leave. He's already told us that he wants to leave on time. These kind of hassles might always creep up. So why are we not starting on time? We started with 9 o'clock earlier before even Jaishankar and others came in. We moved to 9:30. Saying that, okay, we're giving ourselves that extra leverage. Now, why not 9:30 also? It's once in 2 weeks. Can we be on time? And trust me, it's not just the sergeant at arms work to put things in place over here and remove things when we are leaving. You just cannot bid by without doing your bit. You have to do your bit. So, I mean, it's important that all of us pull in to keep the place the way it was when we came. One. Second thing is, when we come here also, what are the basic setups that we need? If somebody is waiting for us online, we should not keep them waiting. I have experienced it, so I understand it better now. They must be waiting there. They don't know how to contact us. The only thing is they put it on the WhatsApp group. And we've not started the Zoom call, let's say. It doesn't make sense, right? So we might get guests who are online, all right? So we cannot lose that. And today, we don't want to give up on the Zoom platform because you definitely would want to go and revisit your speeches. I still do it. I revisit because I want to see everyone. And I keep sending it to Shobha, Rajlakshmi, Raghu. Look how you've done your evaluation way back. It's very surprising the way we've grown. We never get to gauge it unless we see that. It's an evidence for our growth. So please understand the importance of having this setup. It is not for others, it is for ourselves. So it's a basic thing. Today, we cannot focus the audience. Fine, no problem. As long as there's one person who's operating, if we have any operations, don't use this part. Use the other one because you can't expect the speaker to keep moving forward, backward. There should be a Zoom Master laptop. So apart from Jishan getting his, and me getting mine, is there anybody else who can volunteer for a second laptop? It's something which we can, yeah. So in case, Cruz, you're not coming, please keep us well informed, okay? So that we do at least with a mobile. So mobile can come in here and this laptop can go there. Let's not have any last minute surprises. Now, coming to the most important thing, agenda. Please, can we get an assurance from all of you that you will start filling in the roles before this week ends, and since the Monday to Saturday ends. Okay, before this weekend, speakers, whoever is, we'll take 3 speakers, whoever is taking the speeches, please ensure that you put in your project name. It's all so easy. Have you been there, Jayashankar? It's so easy. It's just a drop down now. The moment you drop down, you can select everything. So just do that. I mean, Toastmasters has got everything for us. We just need to make
only thing I need to log in. Only the person can do it, right? I can do for the speaker. One other thing I cannot do.
No.
I want to select.
First, you have to make the template and keep it open. Give them the link. Once you give them the link, the members themselves can go and opt in. You have to be a member. That's why it's important. Once you log in, you can go there. Okay, and after that is done, it's easy for us to print it. Okay, we need printouts. And it was a surprise because morning I still don't know which project L1 P4 kya hai. Because earlier it was very simple, level 1. Now it is not simple. There are about 6 projects in level 1 itself. You need to know which project you are in. Each of you need to talk. Since you've taken this journey, you might as well make use of it. If you don't make time for this, you will not go. Okay, apart from this, any other concerns that we've had? Any other concerns about your progress? How many of you have got a goal in mind that you will complete your path or the higher levels? Goals are set. Can we have your goals written, sent to us? Maybe again, we'll give you an Excel sheet on this. So 2 Excel sheets. One is about everyone's path, or the same Excel sheet you can have. One Excel sheet where you will put your path name, your level that you are currently in. Okay, and for those people who are doing levels, okay, as you complete level 2, even when you're in level 1, if you want to come and do a storytelling over here, we all have stories. We want to share stories. If you want to do a storytelling, only one thing you need to be mindful, one story should be of yours. A personal story which you have learned from the other story that you've recited. Okay, so if you have a personal story and you want to connect with storytelling, it's an optional elective in level 3. You can still do it. So my humble request to all of you is, in your path, go to level 3, level 4, level 5 electives. Go there. Check which elective you can do. It could be maintaining a social speech also, managing a social speech also. Like you could be, raising a toast. You could be singing an eulogy. Somebody's been, you've been awarded. When you are awarded, how do you come and talk on the stage? It's an excellent practice. Or when you are, giving, trying to commemorate something, how do you talk? Like Newstart has done well. So how do you come and do a praise speech? Okay, something like, one is your praise eulogy speech, one is talk when you are being commemorated, and the third one is raising a toast. Any of these create a situation. Okay, and when you're doing these speeches, don't say that, don't talk like you're talking to an audience which is in a building. Like suppose you are raising a toast, think that all these people are attending the wedding that you are attending. Everyone is sitting here in a wedding reception. And then you just hold your glass, talk as though you also come dressed like that for that occasion. So make that ambience, create it, and then give your speech. So these are practice areas. This is an experiment lab. So use this stage as a lab when you're doing these roles. Okay. And today the word master, the word was a good word, but we have this, habit. We have to unlearn certain habits in life. In Toastmasters, like elevate is one word, alleviate is another word. So many times I've heard elevate in place of alleviate. So alleviate is something which soothes, something which is missing. When something which is hurting, you soothe it. Elevate is actually the opposite. You're taking it up. So many times I've heard people using elevate instead of alleviate. Okay, but nevertheless, as when the word master comes in, you need to make that. And there's scope for more grammar report because there's such beautiful lines, much beautiful phrases that came in. Please do get mentored. I normally, when I look in, when I have time, I always see who is taking a maiden role and go after them. Do you know what you're going to do? And then ask them, you have to present it, show them, send them the videos now. But I think this is something which your mentor has to do the moment they see it, or you have to connect with your mentors. Since you don't have a mentor today, the candidate didn't have one. It's fair enough. Please assign him a mentor, Jaya, after talking to him, and please do get in touch with your mentors today. Okay, weekends get quite free, at least Saturdays. So please do get in touch with your mentors, talk to them and tell them what you want to project. All right. So we are good enough now. I think we've almost spent back. Yeah, let's start on time. Let's assure ourselves that we're going to be here by 9:15. 9:15, the room should be set. Okay, 9:15, the room should be set. So we walk in and we have some time to network and not just do the technical part. Get adept at it. Now we've done it so many times. So any issues, any concerns, everything should be sorted. Sergeant at arms, put all the details that are happening. Like if you talk to Jishan, if everything is okay with the caterer, put it on the group. Put it on the main group. We fixed this. So the menu is going to be this. Let's be a little more transparent. Let the group be used for communication. In case you're stuck somewhere, use that group for communication. Use that group to congratulate each other. Use that group to communicate any events that are happening. If there's a job, waiting for somebody, please put it there. Anything, please use that group. That group is for communication. There's no hard and fast rule there, except for putting, even then, I don't mind humor, standby comedies, anything to be, not me. I think all of us enjoy doing that. Like one night, I think me and Nelson, was it? We were just playing and playing, yeah. I was doing it on other groups with Jishan and all also. So we just had some time to do some rendezvous, so we did that. So we can do any such things, any puzzles, anything. So with that, I think we are good enough. Communication is the key. Please do communicate to each other what your necessities are, and produce a budget to the treasurer, whatever it is. Okay. Also, you need to add this to the repository. Yeah. This one. And the ribbons also. I'll send you the.
Also, the timer that you got last time, the timer.
Yeah, that also has not been
But
paid.
then the point is that whatever you had sent, you are so blurred that you could not even see the figures. So you wanted to, have a.
I sent one to Raghu. I think he'll sort it out.
Okay.
What about the XCOM badges?
Yeah. Today, please remind me to give your XCOM badges.
Yeah.
Because I could not do the needful, but I will give you all with the magnet today. So you all can start.
But the needs are engraved in that? No, not yet.
I didn't find time at all on that. Just had to go.
Then might as well keep it. Next week we'll take it from you then.
नहीं, यहाँ पे नहीं है.
नहीं, बना के ले आओ.
Okay, let's see. That's good actually, but I don't have everyone's. Whatever I have to give. Let's see. All right. So with that, can I get the winners list, please? Can we have the TMOD to do the honors? All right. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, GT and Manita, for that hosting a members discussion. Now I would like to call upon the winners for each segment. Okay. So the best speaker for today, in first place, Toastmaster Kimberly.
You. Congratulations.
One second, hold on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. See you. Take a picture with me.
Okay. Now, calling on the best evaluator for today. Please give a round of applause and welcome Toastmaster Rupesh.
Thank you so much.
And the best table topics, I don't need to call upon, it's Toastmaster Rupesh again.
Thank you so much.
Round of applause for the winners.
We have group picture. Group picture, please.
Group
To the winners. Okay.
Smile. One more.
All the best. Congratulations. Perfect. You can go, please.
Can I?
Yeah, please write, use a marker
Okay.
and write the date
Ah, okay.
behind, okay? So we can frame it later. Yeah.
Take care. Yes.
Okay. Congratulations to all the winners, Toastmaster Kimberly and Toastmaster Rupesh. So now I'd like to end the segment. It was wonderful being your TMOD for today's meeting, for meeting number 126. 22. Sorry, 122. Sorry, I'm mixing up numbers. I don't know what's happening. Yeah. To meeting number 122. And I hope you all resonated well with my theme, setbacks to comebacks. And with that, I would like to have a huge shout. So when you have setbacks, what do you go for?
Comeback.
Now I say setbacks, you all say? Comeback. Now I'm the setback. You should be the comeback. Setback. Comeback. Very good. Perfect. And with that, I would like to sign off as your Toastmaster of the day. Thank you everyone for bearing with me and listening to me. Take forward and the closing address, I would like to call upon our president, DTM Anita.
Please give him a thorough round of applause. That was a wow comeback. But I don't know how long this guy is going to be here. But still, I think that was an excellent TMOD team. Now, with the power vested in me as the president of Newstart Toastmasters, I declare meeting number 122 adjourned. So we can relax now and stop the thing, and we would love to take her feedback and also Pradeep's feedback. How did you feel the meeting was today? To come here.
It's a beginner, I think this is a good platform and for to experience different journey. So looking forward.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Yes, Pradeep.
Yeah, it was a wonderful Saturday. Actually, I'm not planning to come here. Yesterday, Rupesh has called me. Otherwise, I would have been sleeping in the home only. It's a very good.
Yeah, we're looking.
This is my
lucky charm. I got 2 hours.
So we are looking at having your lucky charm here in the club, no? Whatever.
TMOD is very charming. Interest for everyone. And all of you.
Thank you, Pradeep. Thank you so much. So, Jason, one word from you as well.
You always say the same thing whenever I visit any club. I've been visiting Toastmasters since I was in college, maybe 10 years old, as a guest. So every time you visit a Toastmaster club, there's always something new to learn. You always feel it's the same framework. It's speeches, table topics, evaluation, and then at the end you thank and you show the same Spindly picture from 100 years. It's the same thing, but there's nothing new, what you feel inside. But when you visit it, you always learn something new. You always take back at least one point from Toastmaster meeting. Even today, I had a lot of learning. So thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. So now you can relax. Please wake up and enjoy. Finish the samosa. Thank you.
But definitely use difference between online and person.
Absolutely. Oh my God.
Online,
Yeah.
I fall asleep.
Seriously.
So who will take the TMOD role next week?
Good question.